Hey y'all, Lauren Phelps here. So June is a anniversary month for me. It has been one whole year since I started on this journey where I'm going to these Tony Robbins conferences and volunteering for him and, basically having him as a man crush because he has helped me to become a happier human. And so I hope that I can share some of these things that I have learned and that have really made a difference in my life, so that will help you also to become a happier human. Because don't we all want to be happier? Yes. Give me an emoji if you want to be a happier person. Okay, so this week I want to talk about being authentic. And today we'll just talk about what that means and where you might find it, and I'll give you an action step at the end. So being authentic just means like being real, like being who you are when you're not being a parent or you're not being at your job. You're just being who you are. And sometimes it's really hard to find that after years of doing the same thing or behaving in a certain way. You might find yourself wondering, like, who am I really? And that is something that I think is beneficial for anyone to dive into. So if you are thinking, like, what is the real source of you? What are you at your core? When you're doing something and you're like, this feels right. This feels like me. That is probably when you are being the most authentic. And when you are being in that way, you are generally happy. Like, you don't have a reason to be happy, you just are happy, and you have like an energy and a glow about you. And that is really good for connecting with other people. That's really good for helping you have energy for the day. So if you have like goals like for your business or for yourself or your career that you want to do, when you are feeling like yourself, when you are feeling whole, then you can achieve that even more. So I want to give you an example. So do you know who the best person at being authentic, who that would be? I will wait. Okay, so the best people at being authentic are, I would say little kids, but since I have more experience with animals, I'm going to say animals. So cats, for example, are super good at being authentic. They're just cats. They don't care like what social media is doing or what their friend is doing or what their parent thinks they should do. They're just being a cat, and they lay in the sun and they play with yarn and they just have a big time. So and the reason that is because they only live in the now. They only live in this present moment. They don't think about yesterday when like you didn't feed them on time, and they don't think about tomorrow and worry like if you're going to come back from work. They're just happy, and they're just themselves, and they just are. And so when we as humans who are not like that at all, who are in fact the opposite of that, can become into this place where we are authentic to ourselves and we are living in the moment, we can really make a big difference in our lives and affect our relationships with other people. So, and that is going to make you happier. Guarantee it. It has been working for me. So I hope that helps you. So what I'd like to leave you with an action. An action is just to notice, to become aware of when you are acting as your authentic self. When you are just being in the moment, you are being you. Just notice afterwards, say, oh, I just lost track of time. Like I was just walking around enjoying the flowers, or I was just talking to this person and listening to them, and that was just amazing, and that's who I am. Write it down. If you have that little feeling of this is who I am, write it down and just start to notice, because it could be that these are clues that are going to help you in other ways, and I'll tell you more about that later. So enjoy your afternoon, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.